Versatile Infotainment provides thousands of informative videos of our viewers. If you want more informative videos, please like and subscribe our channel. So let's go our topic.
Tom Cruise is a wealthy American producer and actor with a $600 million fortune. Most people agree that Tom Cruise is one of the biggest celebrities in Hollywood history. In addition, he is among the wealthiest and best-paid celebrities worldwide. At the time of writing, Tom Cruise films had taken in $11.05 billion worldwide. Curiously, though, none of Tom's movies have ever brought in more than $1 billion dollar during the course of his career, before June 2022. The film Mission Impossible Fallout 2018 achieved the highest worldwide box office gross of $800 million. Late in June 2022, Tom achieved financial success beyond all expectations with the success of Top Gun Maverick, which brought in $1.05 billion worldwide. Wow! Early years. On July 3, 1962, Thomas Cruise Mapother Ive was born in Syracuse, New York. His mother taught special education and his father, who bore his name, was an electrical engineer. There are three sisters for Tom. William Mapother, his first cousin, went on to pursue a career in acting and has collaborated with Tom on several productions. During his early years, Tom Cruise moved about the United States with a brief stay in Canada following his father's employment with the Canadian Armed Forces. Later on, Tom would say that his father had beaten him and his siblings and was a bully. In 14 years, he attended 15 different schools. Tom's dream of becoming an actor wasn't always there. He was more of a jock in middle school, even though he did attend acting classes. After being pulled off the wrestling team due to a knee injury in high school, he turned to acting. After dedicating himself to the theater club, Cruise was cast as the lead in their performance of Guys and Dolls quite soon. Tom remained uninterested even after getting compliments on his acting abilities and favorable reviews. In fact, he studied for a while at Cincinnati's St. Francis Seminary in the hopes of becoming a Franciscan priest. His drinking led to his expulsion from seminary. In 1980, Tom received his diploma from New Jersey's Glen Ridge High School. Early professional life. Cruise first relocated to New York City to pursue acting after graduating from high school. He relocated to Los Angeles shortly after to audition for TV parts. Tom debuted in a movie in 1981, playing a minor role in Endless Love. He received favorable reviews the same year for his performance in Taps. Tom was also signed by the formidable talent agency Car as a result of that role. Michael Ovitz, the general partner of the Car, was personally approached by Paula Wagner, an agent, to present Tom's case. In addition to becoming a long-term customer of Kaya, Tom and Paula founded Cruzy Wagner Productions, a production company, in the early 1990s. Tom gained even more recognition for the outsiders. Achievement! Tom made a breakthrough performance in the comedy drama Risky Business in 1983. On a $6 million budget, Risky Business brought in $64 million and gave rise to several cultural icons. Cruise received his first Golden Globe nomination and established himself as a rising celebrity thanks to the film. Following the huge success of 1986 Top Gun, Tom Cruise rose to prominence as one of the world's most recognized actors. With a global box office receipt of $360 million, Top Gun became the highest-grossing movie of the year. He co-starred with Paul Newman in The Color of Money that same year. With the 1988 releases of Cocktail and Rain Man, the hits just kept coming. Rain Man took home 4 Oscars. A year later, Cruise received her first Oscar nomination for Born on the 4th of July. His subsequent releases were Days of Thunder in 1990, Far Underway in 1992, A Few Good Men in 1992, The Firm in 1993, and Interview with the Vampire in 1994. He was nominated for a Golden Globe for A Few Good Men. In 1996, Tom Cruise co-starred and produced the hugely successful film Mission Impossible, which brought in $457 million worldwide and spawned other profitable sequels. Tom featured in Jerry Maguire, another global sensation that year that brought in $275 million on a $50 million budget and won him a nomination for Best Actor at the Oscars. Cuba Gooding Jr., his co-star, took home the Best Supporting Actor trophy. Tom kept releasing hits over the next 10 or more years. Other noteworthy Tom undertakings include Eyes Wide, Vanilla Ski, Minority Report, The Last Samurai, Collateral, War of the Worlds, Valkyrie, Jack Reacher, Jaws, Oblivion, Edge of Tomorrow, American Made. Top 6 highest grossing Tom Cruise films. The Last Samurai 2003, $456 million with inflation. War of the Worlds 2005, $606 million, $890 million with inflation. A Mission Impossible Rogue Nation 2015, $690 million. A Mission Inside when Miserbolsters 8 Boaters Euro, $700 million. A Mission Impossible Fallout 2018, $800 million. And Top Gun Maverick A22, $1.05 billion. Notable cruise movies and their worldwide box office results. The Firm Route 1993, $158 million, $350 million with Impossible I.O. 2000, $550 million, $923 with inflation. Impossible 1996, $460 million, $850 million with inflation. Rain Man 1988, $354 million, $65 million with inflation. Top Gun 1986, $360 million, $445 million with inflation. Over 20 of Cruise's movies have brought in more than $100 million at the box office globally to date. Without taking inflation into account, his total box office revenue worldwide is $9.05 billion. Salary and earnings milestones. Tom earned $50,000 for Taps. Tom earned $75,000 for Risky Business. For 1985's legend, his pay was bumped to $500,000. In 1986, Tom Cruise earned $2 million to star in Top Gun. From that point on, his career earnings skyrocketed. He earned $3 million for Cocktail, $9 million for Days of Thunder, $13 billion for Far and Away, $12 million for A Few Good Me, $12 million for The Firm, $15 billion for Interview with the Vampire. Tom received a total of $70 million for all of his credits on the first Mission Impossible thanks to his producer credit. His salary from Mission Impossible 3 was $75 million. The 2 highest grossing films Tom has ever done are War of the Worlds 2005 and Mission Impossible 2000. Thanks to profitable back-end points, he made $100 million from every movie. Tom Cruise appears 3 times on a list of the 10 highest acting salaries ever paid a single film. His aforementioned $100 million paychecks are 3rd and 4th in terms of highest earnings, respectively, after Bruce Willis's $105 million from Sixth Sense and Keanu Reeves' $156 million from Matrix. Tom received $445 million in movie salaries between 1983 and 2011. He most likely made an additional $300 million between 2011 and 2019, putting his total career earnings, salary and bonuses between 1983 and 2019 to $745 million. Top Gun pay-per profits. Tom Cruise received a $2 million paycheck for the 1986 film Top Gun, as we just discussed. That equals, after accounting for inflation, about $5.04 million in today's dollars. Surprisingly, $2 million made up 13 of the $15 million total budget for Top Gun. Producers Jerry Bruckheimer and Don Simpson were scared when the Tom Cruise film Legend tanked at the box office during the Top Gun shoot. Luckily, Top Gun became a huge hit and earned $360 million in revenue, making it the highest-grossing film of 1986. Let's fast forward 30 years until 2018 or 2019. A Top Gun sequel was eventually made after many years of rumors, whispers, and fan expectations, primarily due to producer David Ellison, who founded Skydance and is the son of Larry Ellison. A Top Gun sequel was the first film David Ellison intended to do when he launched Skydance in 2006. He was a pilot and a die-hard admirer of the film from his childhood. Once everything came together, Skydance contributed a quarter of the film's approximately $200 million budget. Release of Top Gun, release scheduled for mid-2020, but COVID forced a 2-year postponement. Tom is the main producer and star of the follow-up. He received a basic pay of $13 million for Top Gun. More significantly, Tom is qualified to receive between 10 and 20 of the movie's first dollar gross receipts as producer. No other Hollywood celebrity could possibly land a deal like that. The first dollar gross is distributed prior to all other studio expenses such as marketing and production. But after movie theaters, sometimes referred to as exhibitors, keep 40 of the proceeds. Mom will make about $60 million if Top Gun Maverick makes $1 billion at box office and he takes home 10 of the first dollar gross. He will make about $120 million if he had 20. It's highly likely that Tom will make about $200 million if he gets 20 and streaming sales are taken into account later on. That would be about 100 times his initial Top Gun compensation. Tom Cruise's height. What is Tom Cruise's height? Tom Cruise has a height of 5 feet 7 inches. He is 2 inches shorter than ex-wife Katie Holmes, who is 5 feet 9 inches and 3 inches shorter than ex-wife Nicole Kidman, who is 5 feet 10 inches. As individual life, Tom has had multiple marriages. From 1987 till 1990, he wed Mimi Rogers, an actress. Tom was first introduced to Scientology by Mimi. Nicole Kidman and Tom were wed from 1990 to 2001. Katie Holmes was his spouse from 2006 till 2012. Settlement of Katie Holmes's divorce. The only child of Tom and Katie's marriage is named Suri. Tom had a net worth of $250 million when they got married, whereas Katie had less than $10 million, according to sources from the time of their divorce. Tom insisted on having a strong prenuptial agreement because he had much more to protect. Tom was ordered by the rules of their divorce to give Katie $400,000 a year in child support for a period of 12 years or until 2024. That comes to $33,000 a month, or a grand total of $4.08 million. In addition, Tom is responsible for covering Shuri's healthcare, schooling, insurance, and extracurricular activities. Choosing not to bring their daughter up in the Scientology religion, Katie is the one with complete custody of Shuri. Katie did not get a lump sum payment of money or any kind of spousal support. According to reports, Katie chose to keep Shuri's upbringing entirely under her control by choosing not to pursue any financial help from her spouse. Actual property. Over the years, Tom has owned and possessed several exceptionally magnificent residences throughout the year. In 2013, Tom made a $3 million sale of a condo on the 10th floor in East Village, New York City. He received $11.04 million for the sale of a multi-resident home in the Hollywood Hills in September 2015. Eva Longoria was the purchaser. Tom sold billionaire banker Leon Black his long-standing Beverly Hills mansion in May 2016 for a sum of $40 million. When he was still married to Katie Holmes in 2006, he paid $30.05 million for the house. When Tom was married to Nicole Kidman in the mid-1990s, he constructed a sizable estate near Telluride, Colorado. His 320-acre ranch is located in Telluride. The 10,000-square-foot main house has a private helipad, horse stable, 7 bedrooms and 9 bathrooms. He lobbied the local airport for years to extend its runway to accommodate larger private aircraft. In 2010, his ambition for a runway was realized. He put this house up for $59 billion on the market in 2016. But in the end, no one bought it. In 2018, he relisted the house but was unable to find a buyer. In March 2021, he relisted the house for $39.05 million. In May 2021, Tom eventually sold the home for precisely $39.05 million. He invested $11.08 million in 2018 to purchase many apartment units in a Clearwater, Florida, condo complex close to the Church of Scientology's global headquarters. Wagner Cruise Productions. Producing a lot of his own films has been a big part of Tom's rise from being a very successful actor to an enormously wealthy actor. He co-founded Cruiser Wagner Productions in 1993 alongside Paula Wagner. Their movies have made $3 billion globally so far. Their company had an exclusive contract with Paramount for many years. After Tom's divisive remarks regarding psychiatry and antidepressants went viral and caused a stir in the business, that contract fell through in 2006. Dan Snyder, the creator of the Washington Redskins and hedge funds, have been the source of funding ever since. United Artists hired Paula and Tom in 2006 in an attempt to turn around the faltering studio. Despite Paula's 2008 departure from UA, she and Tom currently own 30 of the studio.